Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. So, a while back, I think a week or so, I did a video about how COPPA, the Child Online Privacy Protection Act, is going to affect my channel or not, and also showed my big pile of to be reviewed stuff. And I asked what you guys want to see reviewed first, and the answers were Battle Angel, Swamp Thing, these, whatever they are, and this guy, whoever he is. I will do Battle Angel in a moment, but I just want to ask if anyone knows who this guy is, what character, what anime, cartoon, what toy line, please let me know so I can look up and find some more and also describe him properly when I do the review. And if anyone knows what these guys are, I have some recollection of seeing something similar years ago. I mean, a long time ago, but I can't remember what they were called. They have magnets, you can swap around their parts and stuff and so on. They're quite articulated, which is cool. You've got your bends here. Oops, wrong arm to put around there. Legs, hips, etc. So they really are pretty cool little figures. So if anyone knows what these are, the toy line or what they're called, let me know as well. And let me put his arms the right way round as well. So that arm should be on the other side. There we go, because that's where his elbow bend is. And then I can put this arm back on the right side, and he is now, apart from falling over, he is pretty good. Actually, I think it was the right way, just I twisted the waist around the wrong, who knows. Okay, so, do let me know if you know what these guys are, or the green one is. And the other thing that people said I wanted to review is Joy Toy. I have a In Pieces Joy Toy, maybe knockoff, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just a sample. I'll be putting that together and reviewing that in the future as well. You see that the head is not actually painted here. Okay, but for now, I will be reviewing this knockoff Battle Angel Alita. It says Alita Battle Angel. On the side, Battle Angel, and she's in the way. She coming with an E, which is fantastic. If you look at the back, the picture, that looks like Battle Angel. Look at the eyes on her. Doesn't look like Battle Angel there, but it's knockoff, and it came with this free sort of base. So I will open this base first. It says model effect, just a generic base, I think, not specific for her. Oh my god! It comes with screws. It comes with 3 screws and bolts, or 3 nuts and bolts, and this clip-to-clip rounder and a base. In fact, I will not assemble that on camera, but if I need it, I will pause the video later and put it together so as not to bore you guys. This shows you how it goes together here. Quite simple, really. Okay, let's open her up and see what she is like. It's unusual as a side opening on the box, not a top or bottom opening. Okay, let's see. Pulls right out. She comes with a sword and 2 pairs of extra hands. She is, I guess, that face is terrible. She appears to be in the 6-inch scale. I got it because she was relatively cheap, and Battle Angel, I had the comic years ago when I was younger, and saw the anime years ago when I was young. We're talking like well over 20 years ago. And I saw the movie recently and loved that as well, so I thought I would just get her for nostalgia's sake and see what it's like. Plus, obviously, you guys know that I love toys, because I've got so many of them, or too many of them if my wife was to be asked. Though she does support me with toys, and she does buy toys for me too. Okay, so wow, that's a toxic plastic smell. First impression, it's got a bit of weight to it. That face is so sad. I don't look like Battle Angel. The eyes were like the box in the back. Here, these big eyes. That'll be a lot better. Hair is obviously different too, but she looks all right. The sword. It can bend, flex. Very rudimentary paint job, but it's okay. Paint job on Battle Angel herself is pretty cool. I guess her head can pop off. Don't break. There we go. I can take off there. And she has a ball. She has almost like a Boss Fight Studio ball joint there that goes into the neck. So in terms of cost, in English money, she would have cost me about £8. Okay, hands are on a ball joint. She got a bit of weight. It's quite good. So she has these two open hands here. And she has a right and left gripping hand for the sword. And a right and left fist hand. Which look rather small, but still, we will see. Let's get these off. So, fist, grip, grip, and fist. Okay. Okay, let's look at articulation. So, she has a left and a right, down and a down, and not really much of an up. And she does have a side to side. Shoulders. She has a shoulder joint that should be able to go upwards, but the sculpt gets in the way. So that's as far as her shoulders go, which is really, really bad. And again, different to the box. That is a real shame. Arm bend. She gets about 90 degrees, which is cool. Wrist is in a ball joint. So it will turn around and do like so. She has a trunk. She can go left and right, forwards, backwards, small side to side. And she has a waist, which is cool. Hips. They're on balls, but they won't go very far out, which is a real shame. That they go further in than they go out, which is kind of peculiar. She has a double knee joint, gets really tight on that. Feet are on a ball again, so they will turn. She won't get any of this action, unfortunately. She'll get a really good Michael Jackson going, like a really good Michael Jackson. Woohoo! Tippy toes, very good. The colour scheme's alright, the paint app's okay. Just the articulation in the hips is a real, you know, they have to shave so much of that hip joint off just for it to get any sort of decent outwards articulation. And also the top with the shoulders. They shave a lot of that shoulder off or file it off as opposed to cutting the body for her to get any decent articulation on there. That is, and I know it's a knockoff, but I'm quite disappointed. I want my £8 back. Okay, let's look at her gripping hands, and I'll put a fist hand. So we'll make her right-handed. The hands, interestingly, are quite small. They're closer to 1/18 scale figure hand size. I'll have a look at that in a second. Okay, let's give a fist on the left. The joints are quite tight, which is nice. They're sort of decent joints, but that sculpt is just ruining the articulation, which is a real nice sort of almost defeats the purpose of buying her. The joints on the hand, though, just look like they stick out too far from the actual hand itself. Bit better there. Okay, so you see, I want to take that arm much further than it can go, but I'm going to break the joint or break something if I do. Can she hold a sword? Let's see. The answer is yes, she can, and rather well. Which is great. These joints are nice and tight. Just a shame about the articulation, though. Am I happy with the purchase? No, I'm not happy with the purchase. I would be tempted to use her for parts. So if I get this Ragnarok figure from Fortnite, and I'll stick him in suggested videos. There somewhere. Obviously, they're very different scale, but if you look at her hand and his hand is probably slightly bigger. So you could use her hands for customs on that scale. Yeah, I mean, do I keep her as she is? I'm tempted to, and file down the shoulders by the sculpt, and also the sort of clavicle area as well. And do I file down the hips? And how easy to take the hips off? I don't know. Let's have a look. Okay, I can see. But I'm scared that Y hip will break if I force it on camera. I'd have to heat that in hot water. Looks wise, apart from that sort of face like a spanked bottom, pretty damn good. I like the look. Articulation wise, the joints are nice and stiff, which is great. She holds the sword well, but she can't go past there, and same with her legs. So it really sort of limits the sort of poses she can do, which is a real shame. Forwards and backwards. And you can see here how her hip just goes doing, opens up when she does that, which is a shame. So she can do forwards and backwards, but it's just not very attractive. Worth £8? Nah, not really. If you're watching in Malaysia, so this probably costs around about 50 ringgit maybe. So, you know, US, that's what, probably around about 10 US. I could have got something better for the money I paid, if I'm perfectly honest. But I took a gamble and it didn't pay off. Never mind. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy and keep collecting. Bye-bye.